Howdy, McMicken Heights Church. Pastor Matt here coming at you with the weekly update for August 30th. This Sunday, we're going to be looking at Mark chapter 9. It's one of those mysterious passages of Scripture known as the Transfiguration. Jesus on the mountaintop with Peter, James, and John. All of a sudden, Elijah's there, Moses is there, and what on earth is happening? So we're taking a look at that. It is a communion Sunday, so we will be observing communion. I guess observing isn't, I don't know if I like that term. Like, we're not watching, we'll be participating communion on Sunday. So prepare your hearts. We're participating in communion on Sunday. Please be sure, like on the email that I send out, to check out the events section of the email. We have a lot of events on the calendars coming up. We're in the early stages of getting to know our neighbors and increasing our influence with our neighbors. And I've talked about this for a while, and that, being our increased influence with our neighbors, it's with our direct neighbors, the city leaders, other institutions, whether those are PTAs, PTOs, clubs, sports, any way that we can increase our influence with people and build relationships with them and have an opportunity to be able to share God's love with them and to share the gospel with them is things that we want to increase. We want to move forward in, and that takes time. It takes time. It's a process. It's something that we have to be very intentional about. It doesn't just happen overnight because we hope it does. There's things that we have to do and pursue. So I'm excited because I'm starting to see some of those wheels turning in our connections with the community and involvement. I'm excited with Harvest Fest coming up, with inviting the community to participate in that with us. I think that will be a huge step in increasing our interaction with our community. I would like to invite you to join me this Sunday morning at 9:40. Before the service, the elders and myself, we're going to gather for a time of prayer in the upper room. And I'd love to have you come join us in a time of prayer because, there's lots of things for us to be praying about right now. And as a church, I have just felt that the Lord has been placing in my heart that if we want to see the church grow, if we want to see our impact in CTAC grow, we first need to see our life of prayer as a church grow. So I invite you to come join us on Sunday morning at 9:40. We're normally done a little bit like around 10 o'clock. Time for you to, go get some coffee, find your seat, interact with people, say hello before the service begins. But yeah, on those upcoming events, we got Bible study. Sammy's Bible study is rolling on Tuesdays at 1. This Thursday night, we're having a potluck tomorrow just to gather together, have some food. We're going to be looking at some different studies that we might be moving into here in the future on Thursday nights. The clothing bank on September 9th, we're opening that up. I will be very curious to see. I have received lots of feedback from people that I've invited in the community to that already, from the PTOs, the PTAs, the schools, the city of SeaTac, and they're copying me on emails that they're forwarding out to the people that they know, because I said, hey, we got clothes for kids. We got stuff from infants to adults. Anyone that we can get this information in their hands of, please help us do that. And I'm getting copied on a lot of emails that are getting sent around. So if you're available to help out on Saturday, September 9th, I understand, holiday weekend, all that jazz. But actually, no, that's not the holiday weekend. This weekend's the holiday weekend. It's not a holiday weekend. Ha-ha! One excuse eliminated. But if you're available on Saturday, September 9th, from 10 to 2 p.m. To help, just help people through the clothing bank, collect information as they come through. I'm excited to see what that looks like for being able to open that up for parents getting some clothes for their kids going back to school. Mark your calendars too. We have a movie night on September 23rd. That's going to be a Saturday at 6 o'clock. We're doing a kind of a family-friendly movie that we're going to choose from. The movie is still TBD. We're working on that list. Making sure we have the rights and all that jazz. But so that's going to be a movie that's aimed for kids, something we can invite our neighbors to that have children, if we have an experience for them to get to come to church. And also for Harvest Fest, make sure October 7th, mark your calendars, noon to 4. That's the day. I got a link in the email for the volunteer sign up if you want to sign up to help volunteer at a booth, cook food, help people park cars. We have lots of needs for the day of and before and after. So if you're interested in helping and serve that way, that would be great. Hopefully on Sunday, I'll have an update for where we are on the giving campaign for the chair campaign. I think we're very close. I think we're very close to not being in a chair campaign anymore and being done with that, and you don't have to hear about it anymore from me. But prayers this week, if you continue just lifting up Rebecca Rose in prayer, that'd be greatly appreciated. For myself, just on a personal prayer request level, I've shared it, I believe, already from the pulpit and with people individually. If you could pray for me and my relationship with food, The Lord has been very much convicting me of it, that it is of a spiritual nature and that I need to be obedient in surrendering this aspect of my life and food to the Lord, because I haven't so far. And my body is reaping the benefits of my decisions that I've made that are focused on me and what I want and not caring about what it's doing to my body. So prayers for me in that would be greatly appreciated. I think that's it as far as I have for the announcements this week. So anything I missed, I'll update you on Sunday morning. And hopefully you're having a great week. God bless.